Pause. Mute you, Peggy. There we go. And let's start in child's pose. Good morning. Breathing. You can say deeply, but it doesn't need to be deep right now. Just bringing your attention and awareness to your breath. And you don't have to change it. Often just bringing awareness to the breath is enough. Put your arms a little farther out in front of you. And then start to walk your hands over to the left. So just take like a diagonal stretch to the right side of the body. And then with the right hand, you're going to roll to the pinky edge of the palm, thumb up. And even maybe open it a little bit more. So just give a little bigger stretch along that right side. So pinky edge on the floor, thumb towards the ceiling, and roll open. And then turn the palm back down, gently walk it to the right side. And just reach and pause. Notice how this side feels, and that left hip back a little bit more. And you can roll to the pinky edge of the hand, thumb up. Take someone's hand up in front of you. Open up that left side even more. Turn the palm back down, walk it back to center. Come up on two hands and knees. Sorry, I'm taking my mask. It's hard to teach and talk. You teachers know. Okay, so come on to hands and knees, tabletop. And then move through a few rounds of cow and cat. Walk front to back if you like. The fingers, wrists. You can tuck the toes to stretch the toes. It can be a side to side movement. It doesn't need to be linear. And then come back to neutral, pause. Tuck your toes under and then just lift and hover the shins and knees up off the ground. So just the knees lift, hover. I'm going to pull into your core here, core body super strong. Hold for 5 more seconds. Push the floor away, pull the pit of the belly in, building a little bit of heat. And then stay there, but walk your hands back. So stay on the toes, walk your hands back, come to a forward fold at the back of the mat. You can ragdoll or sway. Any version here. I often shake my head, yes and no. And then drop the hands back to the earth if they aren't there, and start to walk forward into downward dog. Just crawl forward, downward facing dog, and you can pedal it out. Come to like a short downward dog. So walk your feet in a little bit. So it's a short, stable downward dog, but you're still in downward dog shape. And then bring your right hand to your left ankle. Side twist, a little twist. Good. And then switch. Right hand down, left hand to right ankle. Outer calf, a little twist. Move hands back down and continue to walk forward all the way to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward, bow, exhale. Extended mountain, all the way up. Lift your arms up to the ceiling. And bring your hands to heart center. Good. Whatever you need. Sun salutations if you want to do a sweatshirt or whatever you need. Start to warm up the body. All right. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And high to low plank. You can step back or hop back. Trying to use your knees. Hover, upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Breathe here. One more breath. Exhale, move forward and step or hop to your hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Sweep it up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. High to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step or hop forward to your hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Extended mountain, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. High to low plank. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. One breath in. Breathe out, look forward, step or hop forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Bow forward, exhale. Again, extended mountain, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Halfway lift. High to low plank. Upward dog. Downward dog. One breath in. Breathe out, look forward, step or hop forward. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Staying the sun egg. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Listen to the breath. Exhale, chaturanga, low plank. Upward dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Step or hop forward. Lift halfway, inhale. Fold forward. Inhale, rise, extended mountain, staying with sunny. Exhale, forward fold. Just feeding into the rhythm. Halfway lift, the flow. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Full breath in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Step or float forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Just three more. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Step or float to your hands. Halfway lift. Forward bow. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Empty. Step or hop. Float to your hands. Halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Last one. Rise to the top. Inhale. Extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Step or hop to your hands. Halfway. Exhale, bow forward. Chair pose. So that was 9 sun salutations. And today's the solstice. And traditionally, this is the day we do 108 in the years past. So because it's the taste. To get into that flow, that rhythm, it's like that meditation and motion. Good. Sit a little bit deeper if you can, staying in chair. And exhale, forward bow. Inhale, halfway lift. And then just step your left foot back here and set the knee to the ground. And you'll point the toes and then low lunge. You can bring your hands to your right thigh, or you can reach up. Pull those front ribs in, tailbone down. Pinky fingers spin in, but it's really from the shoulder. Okay, you don't have to lift the arms. Take another breath here, reach a little bit higher. And bring your hands down to heart center, and we're going to twist to the right. You'll hook the left elbow to the right thigh. Palms together as you revolve. If you want to tuck the back toes under and lift the back leg, you can. And then release your hands to the mat, and you'll step back to downward dog, right foot to left. Inhale, forward, high plank. Spin the heels to the left, to open to the right for side plank. Just gonna zip up that center line. You want to modify it or level up or down, kind of scale the pose, you can play. Take all that heat we built from sun salutations, put it right here in the strength, the breath. And high plank and low plank, or skip it. You want to skip it? Upward facing dog, or cobra, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in, breathe out, step or hop to your hands. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose. Good. Toes light, soften the shoulders. Another breath in, maybe lift a little higher. Exhale, forward bow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back. Slow lunge, set the right knee down, point the toes, and then hands can come to the left thigh. And you can take the arms up. Lengthen the tailbone, pull the pit of the belly in. Moving your hands to your heart. We'll take that twist to the left, revolving right elbow to left thigh. You can tuck the back toes, maybe lift up if you like. Every inhale, you want to find length. Every exhale, twist.
Good, and then look down, hands to the mat, step back to downward dog. Foot to right. Inhale, high plank, and this time spin the heels right, side plank facing left. Open the left arm, you can set the knee down if you need. The forearm to the mat, next the feet. Nice, and then we open up through the chest. Integrate, total body integration here. High plank. Vinyasa flow, low plank, or skip it if you need. Upward dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Nice deep breath in. Now breathe out. And step or hop forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Bear pose. And then hands to heart center. Take a twist again to the right. So hook the left elbow outside the right knee or inside the left is fine. Press both shoulders towards your back. Weight back in the heels, so toes are light. And then bring your attention to your right foot. Really press into the right foot and you'll step the left leg back. You're in crescent prayer twist again, evolving to the right. And then warrior two, coming up and around. Spin that left foot flat. And now, leg, feet. Side angle, you'll sit to the right. You can set the forearm to thigh or hand to the ground. Bind or half bind with that left arm that you like. Steady. Hands to the mat. And then from here, you're going to step back into side plank again. So right leg goes back on top of the left, open to the right. And you can stay there, or right foot goes behind the left. Lift the hips up. It's a wild thing. Reach the arm overhead, or stay in any variation of side plank that feels right for you. Beautiful. Gracefully flip back over. You go straight to down dog or high to low plank. Upward dog or cobra if you choose. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Cleansing breath out. Empty. Step or float to your hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Hands to prayer. The wall left. Right hip back slightly. Shoulders pressing towards your back. Moving evenly through both feet for a moment, but really get grounded. And then you'll shift your weight into your left foot and step or slide the right leg back. Lunge, twist. Warrior two, coming up from the ground. You can adjust your feet if you need. Side angle, flipping to the left. Letting your breath keep the soundtrack, keep the audible, present. bind or half bind, if that's there. And then you'll look down, plant the right hand or both hands and step back, left foot stacks on the right side plank. Right hand is the base, right elbow or forearm, or step the left foot behind. Wide open. I like to stay on the ball of the left foot, but it can be flat too. I'm going to press the hip points towards the sky. Yes. Nice. Gracefully flip back over. You go straight to down dog or vinyasa. Take a nice deep breath in. Empty it all the way out. Step, hop, or tiptoe to your hands. Halfway lift. And forward bow. And just bring your feet to hip width distance apart. Take any hand position you want here in this forward fold. It could be gorilla, hands under the feet, or big toes with your feet fingers. Arms interlaced at your back or lifting your head. And release the hands. You come into a squat, malasana. You can be deep, or you can be a little bit higher with your forearms on your thighs if you need. Heels down, shoulders back. Taking care of your body as you need. Perfect. Good, thank you. And then this one can be a twist too. I don't know if you've noticed we're adding a little twist today. Bring things out before the holiday. You can set your left hand down, twist open to the right. And you can stay with the arm up, or you can wrap the right arm behind the back. And maybe the left arm goes around the left shin. It's an internal rotation of that arm. Clasp. There's that. You spin, open, bone back, tail down. Good, come back to center. Good, Peggy, taking what you need. And then we'll try the other side. So right hand down, twist open to the left. And this could be up higher too, forearm to thigh. Maybe left arm behind the back. And the right arm goes around the right shin, possibly clasp. Come back to center, release that, hands to the heart. You can stay here or crow pose, or yeah, forward fold if you need to straighten the legs. If you want to try crow or play with crow, you can kind of play with the arm balance. Take this to the there's all those sun salutations at the beginning. All right, hands down, straighten the legs, feet to parallel, pause for a moment, and shake out the shoulders, shake out the legs a little bit. And then bring your hands to your hips, come all the way to stand. Inhale, extended mountain. Bring your hands to heart center. Balance. Eagle will be first. So inhale, arms up and out. And then swing the right arm underneath the left. And then you'll bend the knees and stack the right leg over. Keep your arms as they are, but step the right leg back to a warrior one foot, foot flat, and then lift the elbows up as the hips go down, chest goes up. Got the squeaky board.
Yeah, I bet.
A little deeper, drop the hips low, lift the heart high. We bring it back and step forward, foot to front, arms down. Good extended mountain, reach out, look up, and then swing the left arm under and the left leg over. What'd you say?
Squeak was there for the.
Okay, maybe this from yesterday. And then let's step the left leg back. Warrior one foot, and you can slide it, good. Good. Elbows lift, chest lifts, and the tops of the shoulders just a bit. Get strong through the core, pull the front ribs in and down. Tail down, but lift the chest up. Good. A little deeper, take the pelvis down, lift the heart up. Take your gaze back to the horizon and step the left foot to the right. And step. A few little shoulder shrugs. Standing leg raise. So bring your left hand to your left hip, and then you'll lift the right knee, catch it in the right hand. Or it can be these fingers to the big toe. Push the legs, doesn't need to be all the way straight. And integrate, so pull that right shoulder back. Root through the left leg more. And then open it to the right. Knee bent knee, straight leg, holding the knee. Bring it back to center. Take both arms up. You'll straighten that right leg straight out in front of you and hold it for 5, 4, 3, lift it higher, 2, 1. Swing it behind you for airplane. Lift the shoulders up towards the ceiling. Pull the right hip towards the earth. Let's after that back to you. And then come to stand. Feet flat, arms up. Looking to the left one. Hands to the heart center, right hand to right hip, lift the left knee, standing leg raise. Catch the knee or these fingers big toe. Lift the foot up, maybe straighten the leg, itch. Push the left shoulder up to the back. Good, open it to the left. Move your leg. Press into the right foot more, shoulders back. And reach the right arm to the right, counterbalance. Back to center. Take the left foot out in front, arms up, see if you can hold that. Lots of quad strength, core strength. Move the foot back, and then swing it behind you for airplane. Palms face the earth. Imagine you're pressing the palms down, shoulders up. Move the left hip down a tiny bit more. Good, and then come to stand. Feet down, arms up and back. Bring your hands to heart center. Dancer. Take your left arm up. Touch the right foot in the right hand. So dancer, can be just standing quad stretch too. It doesn't need to be a big back bend. And if you like, you can kick your foot into your hand. And then you get some strength. It's this eccentric contraction, strength in that right leg. Opening the foot flexors. Good. Tailbone. Breathing. Come on up and switch legs. Right leg is your base, right arm up. Catch the left foot, or you can hold on that right hand. Draw the knees towards one another. And stay or hit. And what feels most effective in your body today, what's moving in your body today. And maybe take a couple of back strokes right here. Rinsing the shoulders, the sides of the body. And preparing for tree, our final balance. Right foot comes to the left leg. Arm positions that you like, you can take the arms up without active. Release hands, the thumbs. Different hands cause different slippages. It's okay. Even below fine too. And then like barely touch the leg up with it on. Ease, even in the effort of ease. Mountain pose. And other leg, left foot to right leg. Foot to calf or above the knee. Press, pressing in. Reaching out if you like. Abilities, strength from inside, but there's also the softness and grace and elegance and ease with both hands. And turning to mountain pose. Back to the front of your mat if you wandered off. Take a big breath in, scoop the arms up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And step or float back high to low plank. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up to the sky. And then you're going to bring the knee to the left tricep. Just coming under the body and squeezing your hair out. Touch. Take your leg to the sky, right leg up and back. And again, left tricep from under the body. Touch. Inhale, right leg up. Again, knee under the body. You touch that left elbow. Right leg to the sky. This time, step it through, coming up to warrior two. So, twist, feet up. Good, and then triangle. When you're ready, you'll straighten the right leg and put your way into triangle. Walk it. Great tool. So one more breath here. Really get connected and grounded, and strengthening through the legs and the torso, and then where can you soften? Use any spot in the body. It doesn't need to be working so hard. And let the left arm just pull you up to stand. Bring your feet to parallel. That wide legged forward fold. Hinge forward. Parallel or slight pigeon toe can be nice too. And then hands can be wherever. You can stay on the hips, onto the floor. It could be tripod headstand, handstand press. I mean by that? With hands down, if you wanted to play with a prep for a handstand, you just come to the toes, shift into the palms and stay. You even have to hit that. Strength right there, yeah. Good. And keep pulling the hips forward, shifting forward. You feel core turn on, arms. And from here, you'll just walk it around to your right foot, move into a lunge, and then set the back knee down and pull the hips back to half splits. So you can slide the right leg forward, coming into a push version. Back. And where you're escaping the sensation, not that that's bad or wrong, but it's just noticing, are you unconsciously creating patterns that are escaping feeling? What happens if you drop into the sensation or pull the hip back more and lengthen the spine more? We work with this private client and where I get him to actually do those little things that he says, oh, fuck. Every time. We go, there it is. We got it. All right, you'll slowly ease out of this, and you can go straight back to downward dog or take it through a vinyasa, however you want to transition here. Good. From downward dog, set your left leg up and back, and this time it's going to come to the right tricep. Go under the body and forward and touch the arm. Take the leg up and back. And bring it forward, under, and touch the elbow. If it doesn't, soften the shoulders and you'll actually might touch. Inhale, 2 more. Exhale, touch. I guess it's 1 more. And then inhale up and back. This time step it through all the way forward. Come up to warrior 2. And then triangle. You'll straighten the left leg. Really in. You need a block or a water bottle. Hold on to the spine or hand can be on the leg. Breathing. Let that right arm pull you up for that side facing wide leg forward fold. You want to interlace your hands, shoulder opening you can, or hands to the floor. Really make this your own. Bending one or both legs, or moving side to side, or full of stillness. Just landing here. Your hands are your back. Gently release them to the floor. Just take another breath or 2 right here. And you'll begin to walk it around to the left foot, to the front, coming into your half or full splits. So back knee down, point the toes, pull the hips back. You can adjust the foot forward or back if that's better for you. Move it side to side or slide that left leg forward. Again, like that. Finding those little edges. So remembering that client of mine, the fuck bag, looking for those little edges, and it's like, oh, there it is. And then you don't have to stay there. I like to identify where is that spot where I should get that big stretch sensation, that edge, and then I back off just enough that I can stay and breathe. Sometimes it's just pulling the pinky toe edge of the foot back a hair, or draw the left hip back a tiny bit, or push the heart forward a tiny bit. Or actually take a deep breath versus a shallow breath. Do those ways in rather than avoiding. Just notice. Notice what your habitual pattern is. Some people go full force into that edge and they love that feeling. Others skirt around it and just see what your tendency is. From here, you'll ease your way out. You go final vinyasa. You can go back to just down dog or high plank, low plank. Skip that if you like. Upward facing, downward facing. Come forward to high plank. Lower all the way down onto your belly. And then you'll take your arms out in front of you and forehead to the floor. And then right here, I want you to press your feet down, your palms down, your pubic bone down, and try to pull the pit of the belly away from the ground. So legs active, arms reaching, or body slightly engaged. Good, and then just like we did in that first child's pose, come to the pinky edges of your hands. So thumbs up, but keep everything else the same. So quadriceps are engaged, kneecaps lifting. And then from here, you'll lift the right arm and the left leg, and the head will come up, torso comes up. Right arm, left leg. But keep that sense of trying to press the pelvis down. And then you'll take the right arm to the right and the left leg left. Go diagonal. And then bring it back to center. Lift both ends a little higher and then lower down. And then you'll switch. Left arm, right leg, lifts. Hold. Kind of squeeze in towards the midline, the center. And then take them to the diagonal, right leg right, left arm left. Bring it back to the center line, lift a little higher, and then lower down. One more each side. Right arm, left leg, you lift, hold, and then take it to the diagonal. There's glute and rotator cuff. Back to center, lift a little higher, and lower down. Last one. Other side, left arm, right leg, lift, stay. And then open to the diagonal, lift. Bring it back to center, lift a little higher, lower down. Make a pillow out of your forearms, so head still straight down. Bend your knees, take the knees a little wider, and then windshield right the legs, right to left. And the pelvis is going to want to feel off the ground, but try to keep the hip bones on the ground. So the movement is from the hip. It may not go as far. That's okay. We'll come back to center. Let's take one more back bend here. So keep the knees bent. And we'll take bow pose. So bend the knees. And you'll reach back for your feet or your ankles. I like holding the front of the ankles and then flex the feet, or you can hold the feet and point the toes, and then press the pelvis down, shoulders back, then kick. Come up. You're letting the strength of the legs open the shoulders, pelvis towards the mat. Feels good to rock a little bit. You can rock a little bit. Lift a little higher. It's our last back bend. And then lower all the way down. You bring your hands to the floor along the sides of your body. Come into upward facing dog. And press back to downward facing dog. Stay there. And pigeon on the right. You'll take the right leg. You can go up first and then forward, or you can come onto your back, crossing the right ankle over the left thigh. That's better for your knees or hips. Good, so pigeon, Peggy, or reclined pigeon. And letting your exhale be longer than your inhale right here. Being intentional and elongating your exhale. Longer. And then switch legs. Come on up. And you can just switch at the floor. You can go back to downward dog or however you want. Back pigeon on the left side. And reclined pigeon, left ankle, right thigh. Find your way in. Find your way in. Last year, I decided my days were going by so fast, and I felt like I wasn't remembering everything. So I decided to journal every night. I'm just going to write down my day. And then I stopped for a couple months. And I say that because when I was journaling every day, I felt like I was like on my inside. I was noticing my thoughts and what I noticed every day. And I was really acknowledging my experiences, and when I stopped journaling, it was like it didn't matter as much. And I felt sort of outside myself, moving through my life that I wasn't as in. But picked up a journal again and started writing again, and it's just, for me, it's like such a way to tap into what I'm really feeling. It can be just a list of my experiences that day, or accomplishments, or to-do lists, but it's also a place for me to just like acknowledge how I'm feeling. Sometimes when it's a therapist or a person, I don't say the truth. To the journal, I say, finding those ways in. So whether it's pigeon pose, it's journaling, or talking to a friend, finding those little ways for you to tap in. So important. Acknowledge your journey. So you come out of this and you can go back to one final downward facing dog if you like. And we're going to meet on our back. And you can just come right down onto your back. You can go downward dog and then through to your back, however you want to get there. When you end up on the floor on your back, you're going to hug your knees into your chest. You give a little rock from side to side. And then happy baby pose, or you can take frog circles, holding your knees and circling, or you can continue rocking on the back, or finding happy baby. Maybe even a shoulder stand if you want more of that upper back neck opening. Happy baby for its playful nature, incredible hip and low back opener. Grounding. It's very primal. It's like as children, as infants, babies, right? We do this. If you watch kids, they actually do this. You have to be able to hold your own toes and rock and massage your back. This is great for the inner organs. Release that, bring your feet to the floor, wide apart, and just windshield wipe the knees right to left a couple times. And bring the soles of the feet together, knees apart, Baddha-Konasana. Arms of your choice. Stay here or Shavasana, stretching your legs out. Today's reading and journey to the heart. For December 21st, reduce your stress. I love that. Stress can be caused by many things. A healing professional said, it can be caused by toxins in the air, by food, work, money, or love. And sometimes tension and stress are caused by reacting to old beliefs, the messages in your mind. We can't always eliminate the situations that produce stress. And I'm going to add an aside. Sometimes stress helps us grow. It's okay. Some stress in life is inevitable. It is part of being alive. Stress is often the impetus that moves us forward into growth, into emotional release and healing, into awareness and change. While we can't and don't want to eliminate all the stress in our lives, we can reduce its impact. We can eat foods we respond well to. We can monitor the quality of the air we breathe in many situations. We can leave a work or love situation that has become too stressful, or we can take better care of ourselves in those situations we choose to stay in. And we can work on changing stress-producing beliefs within ourselves. I can't measure up. I can't get the job done. I won't be liked. I can't trust myself. Many of these beliefs are outdated reactions to other times in our lives, and now we know we have the power to change them. What's causing stress in your life? Do the things you can to reduce stress in your life. Reduce as much toxicity in your environment and in yourself as you can. rinse back to the breath. Visit the body. Moving getting back into the body. And bend your knees and carefully roll to a comfortable side. And with your hands, gently press yourself up to a seated position. And tall. And touch the palms of your hands together, bring the thumbs to heart space. Your thumbs up to your forehead center. Namaste.